friends, welcome back to my channel, Budgeting Abroad. I'm Chrissy, and yeah, it's really good to be with you today. I am here a day early, and I just want to say a huge hello, welcome, thank you. I actually have new subscribers. What? I can't believe it. Anyway, I really appreciate it, anyone who watches my videos, because it's super encouraging to me. This is a new journey for me. Cash stuffing, I have done bits of cash stuffing off and on for probably 15 or 20 years, but I've never taken it this seriously before, and never sort of fully stuffed envelopes for you know, all of the categories. So anyway, my hope is on this journey to make these videos, to keep myself accountable, to be able to pay off some debt, and find some financial freedom. So we're here a day early to do my week, the second week of October. Is that right? It's the second week of October for me. So my weekly reset, normally I do it on a Friday, but I have got a super busy weekend and I won't have time to film tomorrow and do my weekly shop. And I find that my whole week is organized better. I eat better, which means I stay inside my budget better when I get my weekly shop done on a Friday. So I'm going to do this video today, Thursday, so that I will be ready to shop tomorrow. And I think it's going to be very quick. So we'll go into my wallet and have a look at what is left. So there's nothing left in petrol. I did have to fill my tank. I was up in Sheffield on Monday. I'll come back to personal in a second. There's nothing in my food shop other than some vouchers. And then personal, there should be £5 in here. However, I went to get my car washed at the weekend, and the price had gone up by £5. Like I pay at my Tesco, there's like a car wash, and they vacuum the inside and, you know, get it all really clean. And I like to take a book and have a hot chocolate and sit and enjoy myself while my car is clean. So car washing for me is quite an indulgence. So anyway, but the price had gone up from £20 to 25. So I took £5 out of my personal, and when I get my side hustle money, I will pay myself back on my personal, and I will from now on make sure I stuff 25 for the car wash. So for now, there's nothing in any of these envelopes, so we'll just leave these off to the side. However, I do have lots and lots of change. It was a bit of a spendy week for me, because on Monday and Tuesday, I had a bit of a lurgy, like, oh, watch the noise. Yeah, I just had loads, I just had a bit of a cold. So I took a tenner out of my, why are words escaping me? Out of my health envelope. And needed to get some throat lozenges and, you know, cold medicine. Anyway, it didn't cost £10, obviously. It cost just over 5. So that left me with some change. Then I had change from my weekly food shop. And then on Tuesday, I really just was not feeling well. I'd not quite taken the day off work. Like I did some work from home, but I canceled some meetings anyway. So I decided to just get some food out. I didn't feel like cooking, so I had a McDonald's. Terrible because I'm trying to lose weight, but whatever. So I took a tenner from my eating out envelope. So happy, it's all working. But again, I didn't spend £10, so I just have change. So anyway, I'm leaving it this way, but I'm very interested to know what do you guys do when you have, you know, I didn't spend £10 from my health or £10 from my but I don't want to keep change in those wallets. But equally, it means they're going down quicker than what anyway. Or does it really matter? It's all getting recycled for this time anyway. And for now, I'm just going to recycle my change the way I normally would. But I don't know if there's a better way of doing it. So let's go to, where am I going? My personal binder. We'll deal with all this change. I guess we should count it up, shouldn't we? So we've got a bunch of pound coins. 1, 2, sorry for the noise, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, £8. See what I mean? Like, I think there was, yeah, there's a lot there. And then I've got a 2p. Oh, I've got a 50. Lots of 20s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that's another £1. And then another 20, 70, 80, 95. So almost £9. Right, so first things first, in my personal binder I have, can you see this? I think you can. I've tried to zoom it in a bit more, but that means not everything is in shot. I have a book one, which I'm going to take the change out of here because I really don't like keeping change in here, I've decided. And it's just going to get bigger and bigger. I finished a book last night, and every time I finish a book, I put £2 in. So this envelope has £4, and I'm going to add another 2. So I'm going to use this little envelope. This came in, I got like a beginner kit from the Stress Moms Club, and actually both the tracker. I got a bunch of trackers, I got a binder, I got 2 of these envelopes, a big one and a small one. Anyway, some markers, like loads of things. So I'm going to use the small one for my book saving challenge. Oh, if I can get it in, I'm faffing about. Right, and then I add 2 more for the book I finished last night. So there's now £6 in there. And let me just color this in. I hope you guys are having a good week. I have had the September. I worked, there were only 2 days in September when I didn't work. Like it just feels so busy. So I'm looking forward to after this weekend. I have to work this weekend again. And then I know I earn extra money when I work, but on the weekends, but it feels hard to keep up with the rest. I feel like my house is a mess, and you know, so anyway, that's cute. Ooh. And then oh, where's it going? Hobbies. Anyway, I'll be happy when things slow down a bit. Right, and then for my shopping one, I've got a 50p challenge that is coming along. So I've got, oh, I thought that was messed up there. So I've now got £2 in my 50p challenge. And that's just in my shopping. So that's basically any shopping I want to do that isn't covered by something else. But I have so many cash stuffing things that I would like to get. So the way I've been restraining myself is just having the biggest favorites in Etsy ever. Everything is favorited. Yeah, so that's what I'm saving right now, is I'd like to. So let me, the 50p goes in, I mean, all the change goes together, but. And then at the back, we've got our mini penny saving challenge, which we'll get to tick off quite a bit today. Right, so we've got 1p, 2p, 10. How many 5s? 3 5s. 1, 2, 3. 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at them racing ahead. And then I think we'll just use all the pounds in here. I'm tempted to save them for the book saving challenge, but I'm sure I'll have a couple of pounds most weeks, and I may not finish a book every week. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pounds. So we'll just mark these off on the 50s. So that's £1, £2, 3, 4, is that right? Yeah, 5, and then 6. Is that right? Oh, I'm starting to forget what I've marked off now. It must be because it's even. Just, I don't know if I marked off too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's right. Wow. So putting the pounds in, definitely. I think it's going to start moving quite quick because I'm nearly done with the 50s. So next week I'll have one more 50s and then I'll use my pound coins and I'll just work from the bottom up. So this could be finished soon. And what I've told myself is as soon as I finish a tracker, I'll let myself make a purchase. So I'm excited for that because I think that's going to start picking up steam now. Is that dry now? Yes. So let's put the change in here and then we'll restuff our envelopes, and that's all I've got for you. It's a quiet one. I will have a bonus cash stuffing in a week or two, I think. I'm still yeah, look at that. How exciting. It is really it feels really good to see even change, like to see it building up and to see the progress. Like I think there's something really useful about the physical, tangible, like seeing the progress. It's motivating, isn't it? Right, let's come into, we've got week 2. And we should have 80, I think. 2, 4, 60, 70. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 60, 75, 80. Oh, 85. Is that right? I should have. Is that right? Why do I feel like I was going to have 80? Let me just double check and see what this one is. I mean, I'm sure it's right, but 2, 4, 60, 70. Oh, I know what it is. It's because I budget £5 goes towards week 5. That's how I do my budgeting. So now my week 5 has £20 in it. Gosh, I really confused myself there for a second. It's because I'm not used to physically seeing it. So, and because I always budget extra and then spend it instead of saving it for week 5, but now it's actually saving it. So I won't have a week 5 till December, but this money just will build up until then, so that this should end up having a minimum of 60, but between 60 and 80, and that will get me, well, that'll be more than sufficient. So that is my money for this week. So let's divide it up. Goodness, I really confused myself. So we have, what do we have? I don't even know. I know 20 goes into my petrol. That's the easy one. I'm sure it's only 5 in my personal this month. Well, because that's all I had in there before. So by process of elimination. Goodness, what am I like? Some days my brain just doesn't want to compute. So I've got 5 in personal, 20 in petrol. I do love these envelopes. These are from Budget with Alina. She has different designs, but I just think they're so pretty. I love the flowers. And then for my food shop, I have 40, 55. Of course I do. I knew that. Right. So that is my weekly shop, or my weekly reset all finished. So I'll be ready tomorrow to do my food shop. And then when I get my side hustle money, I will add £5 to this wallet out of that because I spent it. And then I will let my food shop gets reset every single week. My petrol, I let it build up for 2 weeks. My personal money, I let it build up across the month, and then anything that's left over will get transferred. So that's kind of how I'm doing it. Obviously, I had nothing left this week because I needed to spend it all, but that is how we go. Right. That's me done. Thank you so much for hanging out. I know this was I think it was a short one. unless I've rambled on. But yeah, this will definitely be a shorter video, but very satisfying still, and I'll be looking forward to seeing how I go this week. It feels like a little bit of a challenge to see how much I can save out of my weekly spending. So I have done some meal prepping lately, so I'm hoping that will help me with the grocery budget in the next few months to save some money and squirrel away a bit more before Christmas. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.